Hey, Coach, so glad you found us on YouTube. Subscribe and like. See all my son's shoes there. That's the first thing. Second thing is go over and check out Teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Let me help you put banners on your walls in your basement, win state championships in less time for less than $1 a day. 14-day free trial. You will get my personal email address. You'll get one-on-one calls, office hours. Everything you would want is there and available. So go over and check it out, and let's head off to the podcast.
All right, welcome to Coaching Youth Hoops.
Coach,
You can also go over and check out coachingyouthhoops.com if you'd like.
you absolutely can.
You absolutely can. And any of you that are watching, I apologize for Coach looking like he belongs in a sci-fi movie because the sun.
I don't know which way to sit here. Sit right
The people that are listening to the podcast. Coach is in California. I don't think he cares I say that. And he's in and out of the sun. Like this, yeah. Very little empathy from me. You know, We'll see the sun for 3 days in Wisconsin for the next 3 months.
He's getting a tan just doing this podcast right now.
Oh my God. It's been dark here for like 2 hours. So do that. And then also go over and make sure, was this a Facebook question?
It was. Yeah. We're pulling a lot of Facebook questions the last month or so on the podcast because they're really good questions. And, we want to, these are the types of questions we get in the Facebook group. And, coaches respond there. We want to address them here as well. Get our opinion for those people who are on the Facebook group. Add some color, so to speak, around the questions too. So you're on mute, Coach. Coach, you're on mute.
I am on mute. It's the end of the day for me.
And you are back.
I am back. Go over and check out the Facebook group. Coaching Youth Hoops, type it in, free, great. So this is one I need. It's conditioning. Right? Isn't this the conditioning problem?
Yeah. We're talking about conditioning and how you include conditioning in your practices.
Post Thanksgiving.
Yes. Yeah, post Thanksgiving.
We all need to get in better shape.
Man, yeah. I tried a new thing though. So I try these body hacks all the time, and I'm always changing. And so I'm doing this one is from Tim Ferriss. This is an old one, but a goodie, and I have never tried it, so I want to try it. Resurface. So 30 grams of protein.
30 thing.
The 30. So 30 minutes of cardio, 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking. So I'll let you know how it goes. You might see Coach shrinking a little bit.
If it works, let me know. That intrigues me.
Yeah.
What's 30 grams of protein? What is that? Like a couple eggs?
3 eggs. If you think about 3 eggs.
And why the protein? I understand the 30 and 30 minutes you wake up, 30 minutes of exercise. Why the protein?
I really should know this answer. Or actually really should. But no, it helps because you've just been in a deficit, right, for a number of hours, and it replenishes your glucose levels because you have a store of about 20 minutes of glucose once you wake up. And if you're working out for an hour, you're going to hit a wall pretty hard after about 20 minutes. If you work out in the morning and you haven't eaten anything yet. So the 30 grams of protein help restore that levels quickly.
Okay. Done. Yeah. If that's not true, you just
that is true.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And it fills you up, so you get that protein in you, and so you're not snacking then throughout the rest of the day. Are
you a TikToker? Because that's all over TikTok. The 30-30's all over 30-30-30's all over TikTok right now.
No, I saw. I don't know where I discovered. I actually YouTube. I'm a big YouTuber. Yeah, because when I work out, I have YouTube on watching various videos because my bike is right there in my office, and I can on my big screen.
You can watch my Teachhoops YouTube channel. There you go.
Yeah.
Or you can watch this podcast and see Coach and I.
You can actually see our face instead of just
see. I don't know if you want to do that. I have a face for radio.
Yeah.
Anyway, so conditioning. So I have never been a big conditioning person. like specific drills to do it. I have a couple that I do early in the season because I want to build a little bit of a base. But I've always thought that if I'm scrimmaging enough and doing live stuff and it's competitive enough and I'm pushing them enough, I'm not a line guy. I don't like it for punishment. I don't like it to like, oh, let's just run.
Mm-hmm.
But even at the youth level, I always kind of just built it in. Now, I did build in like, okay, here's 10 minutes of full court shooting or something where they're going to be conditioning, but they're really not going to know they're conditioning.
That's right.
You know, it's like, how do you hide the vegetables so they eat them kind of thing.
Right.
You get them the vitamins so they don't know that they're eating their vitamins, but they're eating their vitamins kind of thing. So I've always been under that theory because I used to hate just running for the sake of running. Otherwise I'd have gone out for cross country,
Yeah, or track, right?
or track.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I think you need to conditioning for the sake of conditioning. I think there's a better use of your time. You can condition with a ball in your hand. You condition while you shoot if you do the right drills. There's actually, you know what we should do? Add some conditioning shooting drills as part of this too. So you're on mute again, bud.
I am. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, that would be a great idea. Doing the conditioning things. I think
we'll put them in the show notes. Yeah. So I think that would be helpful to see some conditioning drills that you could do without them. Like you said, you're hiding the vegetables in that case.
Right.
So I wouldn't just condition just to condition at the grade school level and middle school level. But the question that came up also in addition to that is warm-ups and doing dynamic warm-ups for youth. I used to do that and I stopped. An hour practice, maybe 2 days a week. Again, if we're doing ball handling,
right,
and we do that as a progression, easy to harder through that 5-minute, 6-minute period of time, I think that's good. Especially
I think
now,
the issue is if you want to build it into something. You want to kill two. I don't know if you can see this anymore. To kill two birds with one stone. I don't know. PETA might not like that, but anyway, I whatever. I say expressions in class, and it's like kids don't even. They're not really a thing anymore. But anyway, I like to do 2 skill sets at once or 3 skill sets.
That's
so
right.
if you want to do the dynamic, then maybe you can do the dynamic with a ball. Like if you want to do dynamic stretching, then maybe you can do dynamic something where they're doing that kind of stuff and they're dribbling too. I just think, again, couple practices a week, couple hours or so a week. It's just hard to I mean, I have a hard time, and I have practiced 5-6 days a week for 2 hours, and I still have a hard time finding time to cue that out. But I think, you definitely want to warm up their bodies if possible.
In some way, and the reason for dynamic warm-ups in general is just getting their muscles warmed up, right?
Right.
I think, and a little bit limber, you don't want to start with stretching. That's the worst thing you could do.
Right.
At high school level, definitely, that's when they're growing and their muscles are stretched so tight that you actually do need to do some dynamic warm-ups, I think, before, like what you said, if you're going to condition, make that part of whatever you're doing in your shooting drills as an example. Get them moving through the drills you start off with. And that's the first thing I always do is I do ball handling and then go into getting them up and down the court in a fast-paced drill that they're sprinting.
Right.
So.
No, I agree. All right. Anything else with that, Coach, with conditioning?
No,
we all need to get in better shape. There's your takeaway.
Especially post Thanksgiving.
A couple other things. Make sure you go over and check out coachingyouthhoops.com. Everything you need. And also go over and check out our free Facebook group. Come join us. If you have any questions, you never know. We might
mention our sponsor too.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Basketball Play Creator. If you need a source to create drills, check it out. basketballplaycreator.com. create all your drills right there.
Done. All right. Till next week, Coach.
Till next week.
Hey, Coach, hope you're liking the video. If you are, kick down below. That would help us a ton. Hit the like button down below. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Hit the little bell up above. You'll get a notification every time one of our new videos goes live. Also, make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com. Enjoy.